Well, this is another video where I'm going to use two toy cars to demonstrate some really bad drivers. Of course, first off, you got these slow drivers that drive side by side. And they're driving slow, and they back up traffic, and they can even back up traffic for miles. Because they're driving so freaking slow, and they drive side by side. Don't know why, but they, for some reason, feel the need to do this. Of course, then you got the driver who likes to be in your blind spot. You're driving along, you need to turn, but this idiot's in your blind spot. And if you speed up, he speeds up. You slow down, he slows down, because he's just stupid. He's a dumbass. Now, you may say if an accident, some of you may think, no, someone rear-ends you or whatever. That accident's going to be their fault, right? That's what you're thinking. And you know that is what you're thinking. Okay, let me tell you, before I move on to some other bad drivers, let me tell you something that happened to me before. I'm driving, I pass this person, I'm already right here. This person switches lanes, hit my car this way. Now, who do you think got the ticket? It was me. He didn't have turn signal, nothing. He just turned his like this. The reason why is because there were cars in front of him as he was trying to get onto the highway, onto the freeway. Instead of waiting, he wanted to cut in front of everybody and cut all of them off and go up on there. Now, of course, I just blame that particular cop. I don't believe that all police officers are uneducated and dumb. No, just that particular police officer. But anyways, another type of bad driver, tailgaters. As I've said before, you're trying to slow down and make a turn, and they honk their horns at you. It's like, what the heck are you doing? Don't be tailgating then. And I've said this before, and this bears repeating also. Okay, you want to make a turn, a left turn, right? Now, another car, I prefer this car to be the bad guy. This van my grandmother gave me when I was 4 years old, so I don't want it to be the bad guy. This I got for free when I bought a game, Mad Max. I don't know why they gave this to me, but it's not too bad. But anyways, car's coming this way. Your light starts to turn yellow. You see your light's yellow, and you decide to make the turn, right? You're a dumbass. Because this person's still going. The light means slow down. Yellow means slow down and prepare to stop. Does not mean stop. Okay, so this person is going to go. Most likely the person is going to try to run that yellow light anyways. You're making this turn, and you're both going to get in an accident. You just simply wait for your turn. This person will either keep going, which is most likely what's going to happen, or the person is going to stop. And another thing is you have no idea if the light on this guy's side is even turning yellow and then red. The light for you might be changing for you to stop. And then on this side, the light here for these people to make their left turn is going to turn. What color? Green. So now this whole area is green. So everybody's going. This person's going this way. This person's going this way. And then here you are going right in front of traffic. Why would you do that? That's just dumb. Another thing I see, and it's absolutely obnoxious. You get these two cars are driving, and you get this jag-off. He has this there's nobody behind this van, nobody, for maybe a quarter mile. This jackass has to come, and there's of course cars in front of this guy and everything. He has to come right in front of this guy and cut him off, slam on his brakes so he can get off the highway. What the hell? Just get behind the other car, moron. Is it really that hard? And of course, slow drivers. I mean, come on. Nothing more obnoxious than slow drivers. People texting, talking on the phone, and all these other nonsense things people do. Try to show some common courtesy. I've already made dozens of videos. They're all in the playlist, driver's education. So you can check them out if you choose. And there's just a few more that I've noticed. Some of them I mentioned already. But, and then of course you got merging. When you're trying to merge on the highway, and you always get the car in front of you that doesn't have a clue what they're doing, and they go slow. I personally have never had a problem merging onto the highway, no matter how busy. I don't care if it's bumper to bumper. I've always been able to get in if I don't have this jackass in front of me that's super ass slow. Because I can easily gauge how the traffic is moving, adjust my speed accordingly, and get in. This idiot has no clue, just simply goes so slow. and has no idea what they're doing. And they're always slow. And of course, another one of my favorites, and you'll see this a lot. I absolutely can't stand these people. Red light runners. When you run at red light, you're going to get in an accident. In some areas, you know, you just have an area for pedestrians. The light, they hit the light, it's just for them to cross. It's not an intersection. That's when, of course, these idiots are more likely to run the light. Why in the hell would you do that? Stupid. Just obey the traffic laws. Let people cross the street. And bikers, people on bicycles, okay, I want to tell you this. You're not that easy to see at night. People on motorcycles, when it's dark, people cannot see you very well. So remember that. You are completely invisible when it's dark. I know you have your lights on, you think people can see you. They cannot. Especially when you're also in someone's blind spot. It's hard enough to see a car in your blind spot. How much harder do you think it is to see you? So please be careful, okay? And also, I know, you have that loud muffler so you think we can hear you. A person's brain will just simply drown out your muffler. Ignore it. Just edit it out. That's what's going to happen, okay? I don't really see too many more people on motorcycles driving poorly. I do see some, mainly on the crotch rocket types. But I rarely see more people on motorcycles and semis. Oh yeah, that was another one I want to talk about, semis. Okay, let's assume this van is a semi. It's going to be more up here versus according to the car. You're coming directly in front like this in a semi. That semi cannot see you. You're going to get hit. And it's going to be your fault. Of course, the poor semi driver is going to get charged for it. And, you know, his company and all this stuff. Yeah, I know. I'll just sue. That's what you're thinking. I know. Yeah, you can sue. Well, guess what? Good luck suing. You have the money. You win that money. Yay for you. Yay. You got the money. Well, enjoy that intense neck pain you have to deal with. You know, degenerative arthritis. Enjoy that. Have fun. Other problems you may get, enjoy it. You know, because that's going to happen to you when you cut a semi off. Do not cut semis off in traffic. Semis are another group of people I rarely see driving foolishly. I do sometimes see them. They do tend to drive a bit fast sometimes, and they do. But I can understand why. And then, of course, when it's raining, you need to be far more careful. You don't need to be driving 70 miles an hour in the pouring rain. You know, school bus, you stop. And another thing, if there's a blinding, you know, a curve like this in a residential area, especially if there's like bushes and stuff, and you're walking, remember, you got this lane and this lane, okay? If you're walking in this lane and a car's coming like this, they can't see you and you're going to get hit. Please use your brain. Walk on this side. If you're going this way, you should always be in this lane. If you're coming this way, always in this lane. Of course, in some countries it will be the opposite, but you know what I'm saying. Oh, goodness, I don't understand that when people do that. You know, move out of the way of cars if you're in the streets. Also, again, for this blinding, don't block this lane so someone's coming this way has to come, is going this way. Another person coming this way has to instead going where they're going. They can't see, they have to come around this way. So you have two cars that could have a head-on collision. I see this sometimes in pedestrian areas. And also, I see people driving on the wrong lane in pedestrian neighborhoods. Usually it's almost always females that are doing that. Men are more likely to be the tailgaters and this crap. But, you know, I already did a video about how you can tell men and women drivers, you know. You can watch that. There's certain things that men seem to be more prone to do and more things women are more prone to do. What else can I think of? Oh yeah, another one I cannot stand. The mall. Okay, you have a stop sign. This person's supposed to stop at the stop sign. This person has a sign, you know, do not stop, proceed with caution. They're going, this idiot decides, hey, he stopped at a stop sign, now he decides to go. Which this guy's already going. Is it really that hard to follow the rules? And obviously this person, you see their tag and you see they're from the same county that you're in. So obviously they've been to this mall before. Even if they're out of town, they've been to malls. They know how malls work. They know how driving and how the roads work near the malls. They know that they're supposed to wait for this person to go. Now if the person's making this turn, you're not as likely to hit them as if they're making this turn. Almost every time I've seen this person doing that, it's always been female. I have had 2 males do it, but it's almost always been female. Well, that's it. Bye.